This is Noreen Crone-Findlay, and I am tickled pink because I've just made the neatest folding stand with rotating mounts for my Mirrix 16-inch loom, which is going to make the loom so much more comfortable for me to work with. I have an injured shoulder, and so working vertically on a loom is not so comfortable. And being able to angle my loom is really just the bee's knees. And so I'm going to show you how I designed and built this very wonderful folding loom stand. So here are my links, my very minimal, at this point, poor old website that got hacked, and so they had to erase it, is Crone-Findlay.com. So right now it just points to all my other links. My blog is toddytalkscrafts.com. YouTube, well, here you are. And my Etsy is where all my patterns and things are available. So please go there and support me by buying patterns and ebooks and things, and my Lucits as well. And also my wonderful wooden buttons. You can follow me on Facebook at Noreen Crone-Findlay Designs. So let's get on to the folding loom stand. I have a hard time weaving vertically, and so my Mirrix loom is really uncomfortable for me if it's just on its, with the two little legs back and it's standing up straight. My shoulder hurts like crazy. So what I'm doing is I'm making a stand for it. So I've made two pivoting blocks. I took two pieces of hardwood that are 3 inches long. Then I drilled the 5/8 inch hole down the center of each one. Then I drilled 3 1/4 inch holes, 1, 2, 3, for the two drills that hold the blocks together, and one for the pivot that comes out here. Then I cut it in half vertically, and then for the pivot bolt, which is 4 inches long, I countersunk to get the head of the bolt to go further into the block. And so once that was done, I know that sounds so quick and easy, it took me ages to do it. Then I started cutting my lengths of conduit. So I cut, because this is a 16-inch Mirrix, I bought these cool, nifty corners that you just screw to the conduit. Such an easy connector. I can't solder or weld, and so these are just absolutely great. They're a touch on the expensive side because the Canadian dollar is somewhat less than the American, and so everything we import is pricey. So you need 4 of them for your stand. So I always make my first, I make 2 U's, and then I make the first one and take my measurements off of the first one when I'm building the back one, because I want the back one to fold up and accept the front one in it so they can lay flat. So with the first one, I cut a 15-inch length and 2 24-inch lengths and drilled a hole at the top for the pivots. And now you can see I'm plunking the second set of corners here, and I measured that they want to be at least 18 inches so that there's a little bit of give. And I'm going to cut the back ones 26 inches because I want that I want the second outside one to be longer than the inside one, so that of course it will just fit ever so nicely over it, and then la la, it'll be all beautiful. Of course, I'm going to have to tie a shoelace around my loom because when it's not warped, floop, everything will fall apart because it's the law. Gravity is the law, and the law wins. Okay, I'm going to go cut some more lengths of conduit, and then drill some holes and come back and get my little screwdriver going and screw those corners in. And hopefully we'll have a splendido loom stand to show you. Quick like a wink. Of course, it's quicker for you because I'm going to edit out all the work and just come back and say, ooh, look what the workshop fairies did. Well, I'm the workshop fairy. So, okay, off I go. Oh, I am so pleased. It works. I have got the second U made, the outside U, with, and what I did was when I tightened the screws on the corner thingy, I made sure that the screws were on the outside of both of the U's. Just, I didn't want them banging into each other and causing problems. Now, one of the things that I love about these stands is that I can rotate them for warping. It just makes warping an absolute breeze. And when I tighten up on the wing nuts, the loom just stays in place, and I'll be able to pull my stool that I sit at when I'm weaving right under here and angle the weaving to any angle I want. So here it is from the side. That's the side view of it. And I could tie a cord around the sides here to keep it in place, but the wing nuts actually keep it in place beautifully. And when I want it to fold down, I just, there we go. Now it's flat. It'll go right up against the wall, and it'll be right out of the way. Whoops, unless I drop it, which I just did. But you can see that it'll just fold right up, flat. So easy to transport. It's kind of heavy, but Mirrixes are heavy. So, yay! I'm so pleased. I'm just delighted. There we go. I'll just bring it out and set it up. And there we have it. Woohoo! A beautiful new loom. Whoops. Yes, I need to adjust that this wing nut right here just to tighten it up to hold it in place. I think it loosened itself when it was moving. So I'll back up a bit, and there you have a very easy, well, it's easy, but it takes time, and it's kind of like Vogue pattern easy. You know, 16 hours later, you're still working on the same shirt, but they say it's easy. And, you know, step by step it is, but you need to take those steps. Anyhow, it's worthwhile doing. So, happy stand making, happy weaving. I was going to sell my Mirrix loom because I wasn't using it because it hurt to weave on it. I'm not selling it now. Not that I have a loom stand for it that really works for me. Yay! Happy weaving. Talk to you soon. Bye for now.